4 o'clock. Time to get moving here. Opening day. Well, here our opening morning, 2024. We chose the ledge blind, ledge blind area. Peyton and I be in the ledge blind. He's gonna go in that stand. And this is it. Finally here. We gotta lug in all this crap. Beautiful, calm, 32-degree morning. Nervous. You nervous? Yeah. You guys looking good. Let's do it.
Holy cow, she's smoked.
Yeah. Oh, that's Parker. That's freaking Parker.
Yeah, probably right there.
Yeah.
I dropped her. She's down. It's here. She's down. That was crazy. All of a sudden she popped up right here. Right down. I couldn't get a shot when she was right here. And I could just get glimpses of her walking up. She was probably almost 100 yards away. Not quite, but she was walking up a hill, going kind of towards Peyton and Dad. And then she was on the walk, and I had an open shot, and I took it. I must have got her right in the heart. She dropped. Holy cow. It's the best feeling ever. It's perfect. Because there's no way no one's that close to us. The closest person to us is Parker.
Hit lucky Parker. We think Parker just shot. That has to be. It was right here.
Yeah.
He's only 100 yards from us or something. Well, maybe a couple of it.
102 on
I
that.
could yell to him. Again.
Of course.
So it's like 7:30 or 7:40. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's only been open for just over an hour. But Parker dropped a doe in her tracks, he says, at about 100 yards. Which is awesome. So he said he can see her. She's down. We're going to leave her lay yet and sit because it's the best time of the morning right now. But at least we got one. Oh, lucky Parker. Right? Now it's Peyton's turn. There's been a few shots, but not a lot. Hasn't been anything real close. There's one behind us that was decent, but we seen a coyote right behind me at 10 yards. Tim saw a coyote or a wolf, he wasn't sure. I haven't heard of the rest of the guys. It's a beautiful morning. It's calm. It's perfect. All right, it's sitting. What time is it? It's pushing 10 o'clock now or so, but 9:30, 9:45 somewhere. Parker's getting very antsy. He wants to get down. I told him he can go down and look at it and then come back. And supposedly it's a big nubbuck. It looks like there's horns on it almost. But at 100 yards, a deer by itself. I haven't heard the story yet, so I'm not sure everybody else is yet. They haven't. I don't think anybody's seen anything. It's been very quiet for a opening day overall, as far as shooting. I think, right? Usually there's way more shots. I've only heard maybe 10 total, and that's pretty slim. Nothing in the area except for Parker's, obviously, and then one behind us. So we're gonna head back in. My youngest brother Andy actually got down right away. He was feeling his heart. Something was going wrong. Very fatigued. He's got some sort of heart kind of condition too that's under control, but something happened, so he actually went down. Uncle Jimmer left my dad and got him and took him into Marinette, to the hospital. They've done checks and EKGs and everything's coming back fine, so it's good that he went in. So we got to get into it and see what's going on with that. I don't think half the guys even know. It just was my dad and me and Jimmer, and Keith. So hopefully he's all right. I don't know, it's kind of scary that he could barely get up in the tree this morning, and he was just fatigued. So then he got down and walked back. Well, anyways, we're gonna get down, wake away to Parker and get his deer gutted and drug out, and then we'll get back to camp, see what's going on, and hopefully come out this afternoon somewhere. Right? Not sure where, but let's do it.
She just popped out like right here, and then I couldn't get a shot because she just kept walking, and the trees are in the way, and I couldn't get on her good. Then she walked off into that thick stuff, and I thought she was gone. All of a sudden, I could see some movement over there, so I got the gun up over there, and she walked back in, and she came back out, started walking up that hill, and she was still walking. I shot her, and she just fell over.
Yeah, like a nice lane there.
Yeah.
So it came from that way somewhere?
She came like straight out or something.
Oh,
Came
by
in
itself.
and that
Where'd
way.
you hit her?
Well, it's heat anyways, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like a little notebook, like spikes that
It looks
big.
like it almost has horns.
I know, they're like just almost bulging out.
Well, let's go down and
They're
grab
still
it.
covered in hair though. But it's fat, it's chunky.
Oh, at that distance, a deer by itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know if it's a nutbuck or not. Plus, the nutbucks are like, this time of year, are like adult deer almost, some of them. So.
Nope, that was a pretty big nutbuck too.
Yeah, that's a good shot though.
There's a thick one.
That's a long way.
It went in like,
It's gotta be 100 yards.
it went in like on the other side here and came out like right beyond the shoulder on the other side.
Let's go check it out. Yeah, isn't it cool down here?
I know. And then
Look
it's
at
like a swamp with like a ridge.
That's where you hit him?
Yeah. But it
I
came,
suppose you're on
it
an
came
angle.
out like right here on the other side.
I suppose you're on an angle. You're on an angle downhill. It's got to be 100 yards. Yeah, he's got almost spikes.
Oh, I can see this. Yeah. It's about 100 yards.
I barely got anything to
Yeah.
horns up.
That's a good job. Opening morning.
I must have like clipped the heart or something.
Just dropped him
I
though.
don't know. It went straight down and was kicking his legs and his dog.
Hey, nice job. Let's get a picture or two. Alright. Parker strikes again. Opening morning. Nub buck, huh?
Yeah.
But what a shot. That was 100 yards through thick stuff all by itself going. Huh? Made a good shot. That's where it came out.
Yeah.
But the way the angle was, then you hit it perfect. Oh, that's good. That's cool that you kept your composure, and as you watched them a little while for a while, disappearing and reappearing and disappearing, and then they popped out.
Oh.
That's a long shot and that stuff. And dropped them. So we got one down. Huh? Let's get him back to camp. Let's get him field dressed. Maybe Parker can do it, his first one.
I've done one before.
You have one done
Yeah,
before?
but 2022.
Oh yeah, right up here. Let's take it up there. I think Grandpa's up there. Somebody's up there walking around. Moose maybe. Alright. Alright, we're heading back in for the afternoon hunt on opening day. All we had so far was Parker's and buck. It's the only deer we saw as a group. Very quiet, huh? We're gonna walk into the marsh here. It's a long walk, so we're just gonna take our time, make our way in there and sit for the last few hours.
Maybe jump deer on the way.
Maybe see a deer on the way, so we'll be ready. It's beautiful, calm, sunny, it's warm. It's probably 40, I don't know. Well, let's get in there, boys, huh? I just dropped off Parker by his stand. I can see our ground blind in front of us. Peyton and I are sneaking through this enchanted forest or whatever this is. We ran into one ground blind on the way in that wasn't there. Sitting over some corn and apples, of course. But we're gonna wake our way in. They got this ground blind set up right over those monster scrapes and rubs. Right, Pete? And we can see a long ways on the ground. Hopefully one of us gets a shot at one of those nicer bucks back here. It looks awesome. Alright, we're in the blind. It is like eerily quiet, isn't it?
Too quiet.
It's too quiet. But the deer are not gonna make a single noise coming through here. It's like a swampy.
If it's this quiet, they might be able to hear.
Here's a little bit of the leaves. But we can see probably over 100 yards
Each way.
all around us. That scrape and rubs are right in front of us, about 50 yards or so. This is nice. This is the moment of truth. We've been talking about this all summer. Since last year when you got your deer out over there. It's a hike in here, so I don't know if we will shoot any does. I mean, you can. Yeah. Parker shot that one already today. I'm like, especially if it's last minute. Well, either way. There's going to be a couple trips coming in. If we get those two big 9-pointers down, then there's 2 other 8-pointers that's on the scrape. Plus there's other little ones. A couple nights ago he was on it at like 4:30 right at close. So we'll just have to keep watching. Who knows what's happening out here? There's deer poop all over the place.
I might need to shoot one back through this window.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Good luck.
You too.
All right, end of day 1 for 2024 deer camp. Not all that great. We got the one deer. We didn't see many at all. Kind of the theme up here in all the camps. I had a bunch of visitors again today. Everybody's still here. Full camp yet. Till tomorrow, I think a couple people go home, but it's colder tonight. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm the last one up. It's always the same thing every time. I'm the last one up. But that's all right. I'll probably be the first one up in the morning. But I can't sleep. I can't sleep that much. So hopefully tomorrow ends up being a better day. I'll sit again with Peyton, and Parker will be in his own stand. Probably sit in the ledge blind again. There was an 8-pointer in there. Like 9-something tonight, so that's the first deer I had on my cell cams up here in a couple days. Seems like once deer hunting opens, everything kind of gets haywire and crazy, and some deer are dead, but not much shooting. It was the least amount of shots I think I've heard ever for the opening day, but It was a beautiful day, just the deer weren't cooperating, so they didn't get the memo, I guess. But I'm gonna hit the bed and get up early and do it again. Got all week. There's supposed to be snow this week, so maybe that'll help. In the week, during the midweek, maybe it'll settle down a little bit, and me and the boys can get some deer. But I'm hoping tomorrow's gonna be a good day, so I'll see you then. All right, it's Sunday morning, day 2 of Wisconsin Deer Hunt 2024. Peyton and I are back up in the ledge blind. We did have a buck in here last night. He has been in here during the day in the past, right? Otherwise, not much action. It's been open for a half hour, 45 minutes, and I've only heard a few shots. I haven't heard any word from our group yet, but hopefully this morning we get something down. It's colder today. We got the wool blanket, which I love taking out in the stand with me. Wrapped around your waist, your legs, keep you warm. We also have a little heater going. Actually, the big buddy heater. Right? Helps my camera. This camera does not work well in the cold. It makes a buzzing sound. So I have toe warmers on there. I got electronic hand warmer on there. Once it stays warm or gets warm, it works, but I have to look into upgrading or something. I know they don't work that great in the cold, but there's got to be a better option because it makes a humming sound when it's cold. Right, Pete? Yeah? So it makes a humming sound when it's cold, right? Loud and annoying. You getting sick?
Yeah, I can't go to school now.
You're not going to school anyways. Alright, let's get one here. This is ridiculous. Let's get one. It's beautiful though, calm. Chilly. Overcast. Kinda. And everybody's anxious to start shooting. Right?
I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah. Let's get one. Alright, it's Sunday evening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting kind of run down, tired, lazy during the day. But it's also deer camp is starting to come to an end already, right? Andy left. He was number what?
1.
To leave, but what was he coming here?
He was the last one.
Number 12, I don't, whatever. But then Alex left, so we're dwindling down. But then we're gaining one tonight. Big Steve's coming. He ain't gonna hunt. He's just here for moral support, right? He doesn't really hunt too much up here. And then tomorrow, probably a bunch of people will leave eventually.
Yeah.
Most of them will leave. But so we have, it's a cloudy, overcast. It feels like it's gonna snow, which I think it's supposed to tonight and all night. So it might get 1 to 3 inches. So tomorrow morning there might be snow on the ground. Huh?
Good.
Here comes a vehicle. But we're gonna walk back to the water hole. Haven't sat back there yet, so here we go. It is Tim. Let's do it. All right, Peyton and I are in the stand overlooking the water hole and this big marsh. Right, Pete? And it's very still. It's Sunday night. A lot of people have probably left. We saw stands coming down all over this afternoon. People are heading home and things calm down. Maybe this week deer will start showing up on camera more and moving more. Because we haven't seen much. This is probably the worst ever. Right?
Yeah.
Parker's in the ladder stand just behind us where Alex sat this morning and did see a deer sneaking through. There's always deer here. So we'll see if we can get a dumb one to come by us. Huh? Yeah. Dad's famous ham did well for Sunday night. A little bit left. The smoker.
Parker's still going.
Back again.
You're done? Oh! He's that ham. You
Oh yeah!
Starting to wind down. Sunday night. People leaving tomorrow. Well, we're at the end of day 2. I'm the last one going to bed again. But it just feels so good. And on top of that, we got snow. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful snow. Northern Wisconsin. Coming down pretty heavy. They're talking 2 to 3 inches up in this area. So we're going to wake up to a fresh snowfall. I love it. Seeing the fresh tracks. We haven't done all that well this year for deer. We just have the one hanging. We have seen a few. Tim did see a buck tonight. Passed them up. Just a small one and a doe. We saw a doe after we got out of the stand take off. So hopefully things will get better this week. But it just feels good to be up here in this. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I suppose I should shut my tailgate. Starting to get the layer on there. We got snowball weather here. We can make snowmen tomorrow if we don't get any deer. Snowball fights. Should be fun. But people are leaving tomorrow. It's kind of the grand finale tomorrow night. We go out to eat with all the camps from the area. Whoever's left. And then there'll only be a few of us staying for the rest of the week. There probably won't be many at all. But weather's looking good. Snow's coming. There's chances of snow like most of the days this week, and it's dropping in temperature, so I might have the woods to myself. Might be good. I'll see you tomorrow. Here we are, day 3 of the Wisconsin 2024 gun season. We got about 2 inches of snow on the ground. It's 31 degrees, so it's not too bad. There's no wind. We've seen a bunch of fresh tracks already, right? Coming right in, so they're right in here. So hopefully we can sneak in here and finally get another deer.
Yeah.
Finally see a deer. Because it's been rough. So we're gonna go in here to the ledge blind. I think Parker's gonna sit in the ledge blind, and we'll sit in the ladder stand where Parker got his nut buck. And then after that, I think people will start leaving this afternoon, right? Yeah. Eating that snow, fresh snow. Let's get in there. Alright, it's a really nice out. Really calm. Haven't seen any deer. Only heard a couple shots. Couple guys are out walking around. Tim's walking around and jumped a couple. And he's just tracking them right now. There's a couple deer moving around. We did see a few tracks driving in a little ways, and then there's a set right here. And it's off. They're fresh because it snowed all night. I don't know. We're getting antsy. Peyton's getting antsy. Getting cold. We might get down and just walk some of these back logging roads and see if we can pick out a deer. It's just so still, so quiet, but you'll be able to see them. Love the snow. Maybe we'll see. We'll take this track down because there was some bedded down in here when we were putting the stand up. So who knows?
Walk that way, walk this way, walk down there. One set right at the top of the hill. Goes this way and then down. See what the bog, the faucet in the back.
I'm surprised this stretch right here has nothing, because this is where you always see a lot of sets.
Yeah, I went and pulled my cameras, walked down there, not a single track anywhere down below. Nothing. I went down the ridge this way over into the opening, not a single track. I'm like, really? One set of tracks.
Yeah.
I didn't see them. I jumped those 2 and then coming across the creek, like coming back this way.
Yeah.
And they got up and I could see them running too, and then I followed them. the clear cut where I used to sit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't clear cut.
Yeah.
And they went kind of behind my stand and just came down the low spot.
Oh, they were coming right there then.
And then all of a sudden I saw that one set by itself that was going a different way. I'm following
This is
one
bigger,
out.
yeah. Alright, it's the Monday night of opener gun season 2024. A lot of people left, and it's just me, Parker, and Peyton out this afternoon. We just took down Grandpa Tom's tied wee ground blind back here. Tracks all around it in the snow, so it had to be from today or this morning early. It's been like kind of off and on, rainy, sleety. Now it's pretty much changing to snow, so we're gonna get wet, but we're just gonna sneak around these logging roads, I think, and because you can see into the woods so good now. And I think the deer are moving today because we did jump some this morning, or Tim did, and a lot of tracks, but my food plot back home has had deer in it all day long. I don't know if it's just one of them days they're moving, but we got a couple hours here. We're gonna putz around, see if we can get a poke at something. It's really quiet. We should be pretty quiet walking in the snow, and maybe we can spot something and get a shot off on them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We got lots of tags left. It's kind of a sad day though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tim left, Tony left,
Keith
left, Adam left. So there ain't many left. Tomorrow a bunch more leave, so it's just gonna be basically us tomorrow, and I think Steve's gonna be here one more night till Mom gets here on Wednesday night. But it's so sad. It's such a hype for deer camp all week, the week before, and then you get up here early and everybody's gung ho and hugging and laughing, and then it just dwindles down to nothing, and it just goes from the happiest time to the saddest time. But I'll get over it. Tomorrow I'll feel good, and we can keep hunting. We got the whole week yet. We got to get some deer. I think we'll be able to if we keep trying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's get to pussyfooting around in here, huh? Old Tim, he's good at pussyfooting around. Let's, walk. You got your scopes turned on? Right there. Keep it on, keep it on. Okay, hold on. Watch behind. Watch behind. Let's get on his tracks. Just wait, make sure there's nothing else getting up. Laying in that stick shit, I bet. Huh? Well, that's the end of our little walk. We did jump a deer. We think it's a buck. Thought he saw horns all by itself in that clear cut, that thick stuff, right where we thought they were gonna be. And I know we pushed some other deer because when we got out to the logging road, there was fresh tracks going ahead of us. Oh, it's just a beautiful night. Nick, there's nobody in this entire block. We don't know how many different tree stands we saw. Quite a few ladder stands.
Yeah.
But there's nobody. We had this whole place to ourselves. And it's we're gonna call her quits. We got about 5 minutes left. We're back at the truck. And we're gonna meet the other camps tonight. It's kind of like the final supper. We're going to we go to Renee's up here, and everybody hangs out and tells stories. Has a few drinks, has a good meal, and then probably most of the people go home tomorrow. But we'll be back out. See if we can get it done this week. Well, it's Tuesday morning. Tuesday, midday. Didn't hunt today yet. We got up at 3-4 o'clock this morning, and the wind was howling. It dropped down to 20 some degrees. It was just one of those days, and I just didn't feel like great. It was kind of depressing. Yesterday, most of the people left. Today, the rest of them left, so it's just me and the boys and Big Steve hanging out. And then I went to start my truck, and that was dead, and I knew the battery wasn't the best, and being so cold, so we went into town and got the battery fixed at a place in Crivets. Ran into a guy at a store that said, "Hey, if you need anything, let me know." He watches the videos and stuff. I can't remember his name now. I forgot it again. If it's Austin, I can't remember. I'm terrible with names, but they were great. He fixed it up, put a new battery, so now she starts. She's ready for the cold weather.
And came back here, so we might go walk around a little bit this afternoon. Wind's supposed to pick up again, so it might be better for actually spotting it, or just kind of walking around. I don't know. It's so cold, it's gonna be tough for the boys to sit, and we're just not seeing many deer. So I just kind of needed a break this morning to go out and sit or not sit, I guess, and see nothing. So it's so cold. And one thing if we were seeing deer like crazy, but even the cameras, there's like nothing going on. So I'm hoping that'll change, or hoping we can jump something. But like I said before, it's kind of depressing today when we clean it up. There's hardly any chips on the counter anymore. There's hardly any boot dryers and guns in the gun cabinet. There's nothing up front. The clutter, everything's gone, and it's just like getting to be a ghost town. It's kind of like sad. It was so hectic and crazy and awesome the last 5 or 6 days, and then all of a sudden everybody's just gone, and the dismal mood as every truck pulls away. You can just I know the feeling that they're having when they're driving away, and I know the feeling I have when I'm watching them drive away, and it's just kind of always, oh, next year, I can't wait till next year. And it's like it just goes too fast. So but I'm gonna reboot here and get it back in the swing of things, and we can get out hunting the next few days, and hopefully we can get a deer yet. Evening of the day 4 of the Wisconsin 2024 deer hunt. Just me and the boys. We didn't go out this morning, and then it's a breezy afternoon, and we're gonna kind of do what we did last night. We still hunted up in these clear cuts and stuff. It's a little breezy, so we're gonna maybe walk into the wind, into these clear cuts, and see if we can get a little closer to some of these deer, if we jump them and see them actually. That one yesterday, we definitely saw it. But we're gonna walk some other spot, but there's a big group of guys doing a drive in there, and this time of the week, usually kind of like we used to do back in the day, get 15-20 people together and do drives. But there's nobody left to do that right now, so the 3 of us are gonna go walking, and hopefully we'll just get a shot at one, huh? There is plenty of tracks. They're here. It's just you gotta move them, I think, right now. And now there's literally nobody in this section. It's cold, very cold. It's gotten cold fast, so let's start walking, huh?
What?
Just way too loud to walk in the woods right now. Those tracks are, but that's way up by the road, but still. There might be stuff moving around in there now already if there's that many tracks. You think we'd be on the feet right here? It's late Wednesday morning, day 5. And it's just me and the boys. That's it. Steve left this morning. We didn't go hunt this morning. I don't know. I just need a mental break, maybe. So we just spent the whole morning thoroughly cleaning the entire cabin. You can imagine after 15 people are in there for a week, it's probably a little dirty and stuff. Did some laundry, vacuumed, cleaned everything up, restocked the wood. So everything looks really good back there. Mom's coming this afternoon. It's a beautiful, cool, it actually warmed up overnight, so it's like 26. I think it got down to 18 last night. But it's really nice right now. It's still calm. It's just so loud walking in the woods, like crusty snow. But we're gonna go back. We're at the marsh stand here, which we only sat back there one night. But it didn't really, none of the cameras really showed us much, but we should have went back there more, I guess. But it's just a long walk. But we're gonna take down my ground blind. We sat back up in there, right, guys? We're gonna take down the ground blind. We gotta bring those chairs back to ground blind. The camera from that there's another camera I'm gonna take down. Maybe put one up closer. We're gonna move some stuff around. Check the camera at the water hole. Check our cameras out where we hunted the last couple days, and then I don't know, tomorrow morning maybe we'll come and sit back here, because there's been nobody back here. Even the couple people that I know were hunting back here, I could see nobody drove in there since it snowed, and it's been a few days. So we'll give her a shot. We're gonna sneak in there. Maybe we'll see something on the way in. I don't know, right? Yeah, but it is nice. It's like there's nobody up here. There's nobody up here midweek, so give it a shot. We're back in here in the cedar swamp. We sat here one night. The scrapes are right there. There was 2 or 3 different bucks on there before the opener. Maybe once at night during, I don't know. But we stopped by the ladder stand, grabbed that camera. We checked every trail that surrounds that stand, and there is no tracks. We walked the whole edge of this, and there's one set of tracks we found over here. So this is a cedar swamp. On each side is a marsh. There's a creek that splits right here, and it's huge, thick. I mean, it's just like, this is where deer should be. And there is no sign of any deer in the snow. It's just, what a bust. I mean, we really went all out this year and tried to do it right, and there is nobody back here. I haven't seen a single person except for when we first come into this, almost back by the truck, there's a ground blind with a pile of apples and corn. But I don't know. It's just, I don't get it. Like, I thought there'd be deer, at least more sign. I don't know. Just don't get it. So we're gonna take this down, take the camera down, and hike her back out of here, put a camera up front because we have a stand way up front more. Actually, there's more sign up there. So maybe they don't need to come back into this stuff. They're not getting pressured this deep. Not that we're that far, but we're quite a ways away from anybody else that's hunting, or the road.
The road's over a mile away.
Yeah, it's 1.2 miles from the actual road. I just don't get it. Disappointing, but we tried, and we're gonna tear it down now, so we don't have to come in. We gotta make a couple more trips in here eventually this weekend and get the 2 ladder stands down. But it's beautiful in here. It's just, there's no sign of any deer. I don't know. All right, it's Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, Mom's here, Emma's here, and everything's cleaned up, organized. No deer again. We only got the 1 deer. But we're gonna deep fry some, what are this? Chicken tenders, homemade chicken tenders, right? I don't know what kind of breading it is, but we just buy chicken breasts and cut them up and bread them. I don't know if she's got any other seasoning on there, but man, are they good, right? Let's put them down. Put them in. All right. You're not gonna do our famous French fries tonight. I think she's got tater tots. Tomorrow we're gonna have like a turkey Thanksgiving actual dinner.
Should be deer.
I'm going out tomorrow morning, no
With
matter
me.
what. Yeah, if you're gonna go, Parker might sleep in. We are just exhausted lately. It's only, today was day 5. Tomorrow's day 6 of the Wisconsin gun deer season, but
Still got 3 days.
we put on a lot of miles. Like, we sat the first 2-3 days, and then the next couple days have been just kind of walking and scouting and checking cameras and moving around. It's just like there's, if I had to guess, there was 0 deer left in this area. I don't know, right?
Yeah. It's like they all got shot.
You just don't, especially with snow on the ground now. Looking around, it's like there's tracks there in certain areas. There is, a couple tracks here and there. A very minute area up where we're hunting up there, tracks everywhere. Like, but the rest of the area, we've covered the entire block. And
then if we go over there, there's like 1 set of tracks.
yeah, and then even when we were back today, 1 set of track. Like, where are they all? So
Maybe they
I don't know what's going
over
on.
there.
It's just so weird. So we're gonna do we're gonna make these chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, some French fries. We're gonna
Not
relax.
French fries, tater tots.
Tater tots. It's like 25 degrees outside right now.
29.
29 degrees, 18 last night. But it's supposed to start dropping. So if we don't get any deer, at least it's starting to make ice for sturgeon spear and ice fishing. But we got a lot of deer season left, so hopefully we'll get something else here.
And we still have muzzleloader season.
And we got muzzleloader. Yeah,
We'll
there's
do
a lot.
that at home.
Yeah, we're gonna stay up here the whole season, and then muzzleloader at home, whatever.
And then we still have bow after that.
And then there's bow season till into January.
So we
But
still
you know
got
what
a lot
cool?
of time.
It sounds like, yeah, I'll hunt till January, whatever. But then you realize when you're sitting out there and it's 13 below and there's 20-mile-an-hour winds and you can't even feel your fingers and you're supposed to pull back a bow and you're sitting in a sleeping bag and Yeah, it's all fine and dandy to hunt till January, but it might be a little chilly. And then you can't even get into the land because there's 3 feet of snow, and so,
Yeah.
you know. Let's do it. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is Thursday, obviously. Mom came up last night. We just cooked out. We didn't really do too much. And I didn't get up for hunting this morning again. I don't know what's going on. I'm just so worn out after all the miles we put in walking. The boys, their hips and backs were hurting yesterday. Mine was. And it just felt good to sleep in. Plus, I don't know. Just, I don't have any confidence left, I guess. But it has been getting colder. It's snowing now again. We've gotten snow almost every day this week, at least a little bit. And a little bit on the ground. But now at the ledge blind, there was a spike in there last night. Doe. And then about 9:30 this morning, a doe walked by. So that's a good sign, because I haven't had anything there in a while, and all of a sudden there's some deer movement going on. So my other cell cams that we moved around or have in the same spot hasn't had any action on at all. So, but that's promising. So I think we're gonna go sit. It's supposed to get colder and colder. And here we are. We're gonna skin this deer today Parker got. I don't know if you've seen our other videos. This is our walk-in cooler slash bait shed for bear baiting, and it works great with the cool bot and the air conditioner. We had it down to 42 degrees, right, Parker? He's hiding over there. We've had it down to like 42 degrees, you know, right, during bear season, which is great because it's 75 to 80 degrees outside. Well, now it's 20 degrees. It was 18 the other night, and I don't like him having to freeze, so we put it in here, and it's at 46 degrees in here, right? It was up to 60 something the other day. We turned it off because I don't want him to I don't want to start cooking. But now it's definitely, it never did freeze real solid, because I don't, like I said, I don't like letting them freeze, and I don't want to let them get warm. So this walk-in cooler actually worked really good, right? So we're gonna skin this thing out today, and then we're gonna go, we'll cut up as much as we can, and then we're gonna probably actually make a backstrap on the Traeger or something maybe tomorrow. We're gonna marinate today and make the whole thing, try it out. Just got the Traeger up here that Keith brought, and that ham we had the other night was amazing. So I want to do a venison backstrap. So we're gonna get cutting on this thing, and then probably go sit the last couple hours on the ledge blind, right? And then we're gonna have Thanksgiving up here. The turkey's getting cooked. The Packer game tonight. It's Thanksgiving, and the Packers are playing, and we're at deer camp. Oh, does it get any better than that? Yes, it would be better than that if we had a buck hanging. But Parker isn't trying hard enough, and I'm tired of it. Right? Let's get cutting. All right, we got the deer quartered up, backstrap marinating for tomorrow, and boys and I are gonna sneak into the ledge blind. It's like a blustery today. It's kind of died down now, but it's been flurrying, overcast, dark, gloomy. Just feels like a good buck killing day, huh?
Hopefully.
So we're going out. We got at least 2 or 3 hours here to sit. The only problem is, like, twice today there's been a deer that walked by the camera, like middle of the day, just a little while ago. We're just kind of getting ready now. So, oh, there's a deer right there. So they definitely are moving more. Heard of a few deer getting shot today, Thanksgiving, a couple up here. So yeah, maybe it's just because it's getting colder and the deer are on their feet more. But we're gonna sneak in here and see if we can finally get another deer down. It's been a long time.
Opening day.
It's opening day, which feels like it's like 3 years ago now. Thursday night, day 6 of the season, still no deer. I still haven't seen a deer in the stand yet. Oof. Seen one after hours getting out. Jumped one. Parker's out now, filling up the tub. Man, did we burn wood. This was like 4 or 5 rows out or something. Or we must have burned 3 rows of this for sure.
Since the beginning of the deer hunting, it's like up to here, like here.
That and then the other 2 full rows.
Oh yeah. Today
But we had both fireplaces going pretty much every day because it's pretty cold, really. And I wanted to keep it warm in there for getting ready in the morning. But he's gonna refill the tub. Turkey and stuff's almost done. We're gonna have a little Thanksgiving dinner here at the cabin. bed with your back, use your core. Then you won't feel it hurt your back.
It doesn't hurt my back.
Well, you will when you get to be my age. You gotta learn the tricks of the trade, how to lift correctly.
And you're old man.
When you get to be old man. These are some little short ones, huh? They work pretty good though.
There's no long ones though.
That's alright. Day 7 of the hunt. Boys and I are still not giving up, right? There's been a few more deer on this camera yet, but lately. Actually, there's one mid-morning this morning. We weren't out here because we didn't come out in the morning again because we're lazy. And it's cold. The wind is blowing. It's like 24 degrees right now, but it's been extremely windy and blustery all day. But now it's calming down nice, huh? We got a couple hours for sure to sit here. And this is probably our best blind as far as deer activity. The other ones are just nothing. And then we're gonna go back home and smoke some venison backstrap from Parker's deer. Last week, it was a week ago already tomorrow. Yeah. And hopefully we have another deer to drag out. It's been frustrating, right? But it's been fun. We're getting lazy and fat, just laying around all day. Huh? Yeah. All right, no deer. Keep that close. No deer tonight. We're back in, and we are going to make some of Parker's deer from a week ago, opening day. A whole backstrap. We seasoned up in what, A1, Cajun seasoning, whatever. Then we got Mom's beef tenderloin. Then we got the new Traeger. We're gonna smoke that thing. It calls for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, at 225, whatever. And I'm gonna try that. I think it's gonna be really good. That ham the other day was excellent, so we're gonna do it. We got the handy dandy Keith's, I think it's a welder's blanket he got to cover it up because it's like 20 degrees out. Yeah, right around 20, I think it is. And it's windy and it's cold, so to keep the temperature more regulated seems to help. It's coming back up now. Yeah, we'll see. All right, it's the second Saturday. And it's cold. We slept in a little bit today. We should have came out about 7 o'clock. There was like 6 of them walking by the camera. Last night there was deer walking by. It's like 15 degrees right now. Maybe it's colder. The wind is blowing, so it feels even colder. I woke up early to put some wood on the fire, and I could hear the wind howling, and I saw the temperature, and I'm like, maybe we'll sleep in a little bit today. Seems like we see more deer anyways at like 8, 9 o'clock, so we came out a little late, of course. Ran into a guy here. What's his name, Chris?
Yeah.
He was hunting with his little son. They were taking a break and going for a walk. They didn't see nothing. We haven't seen anything. We've been sitting, it's like almost 10 o'clock now, so we've been sitting a couple hours. But we did turn the heater on, so that helps. But I think we're gonna get out of the blind, because we usually don't see nothing after 10 for sure. There's been a couple in here at like 9 o'clock the last couple mornings walking by. And so we're gonna get out. We're gonna take down the ladder stand where Parker got his deer a week ago. And then go take down a couple other ladder stands and a couple cameras. We'll leave a couple up that we can get down this winter or whatever. case we late season bow hunt or something. I don't know, but we got 5 to get down. I think we'll just get down to 3 of them right now. And then I don't know if we'll come back out tonight, but I think we're gonna sit tomorrow morning before we go home, right? Right here. It's been deer moving around here more and more. I don't know if it's because it's getting colder or what, but I'd like to try and pack up as much as we can today, get it organized so that tomorrow we can come sit, then go back to the cabin, and head out. It's been up here a long time now. I've been up here a week and a half, I think, so. It's almost time to wrap her up. Well, it's the final morning, day 9 of the 9-day Wisconsin gun hunt, right? What is the temperature? It's 20 degrees right now, but it's super windy. But Peyton is sleeping in. It's just gonna be me and Parker to head out for the last morning. Probably hunt, sit a few hours, and then we have to come back in and get cleaned up, get packed up, get all this stuff packed up, and get home because we got stuff going on today and tonight, and Parker's birthday party tonight. His birthday's tomorrow. So that might be a wrap for the gun season. We got one last shot at it this morning, so see if we can get it done finally. Well, I think that's a wrap for our gun deer hunt up here at the cabin, huh? First time I ever hunted every day up here. We didn't hunt all day, every day, right? We took breaks. We still hunted part of every day. We did some walking, some driving, some stalking in the fresh snow. It was a perfect gun season in my mind. It was, you don't want it too warm. It got colder as the week went on. We had snow almost the whole season. The only thing that didn't work out was the deer shootingness. Right? Parker got one right away opening morning. And then that was it. We couldn't fill any of the doe tags that we had, right? And we had like 8 of them or something. All the youth hunters never had any opportunities. And we sat here. We hunted the rest of the season and still never had an opportunity, which I don't get. You think you'd run into a random doe here once in a while, or a fawn or whatever, but we tried. People probably think I'm nuts, but back home on my food plot at our property, there was deer in it all day, every day, the whole season, right? We just sat here watching like every hour, at least a deer, a doe, or buck or something walk by the camera feeding during the middle of the day, the whole season. And here I am up here, just dying to see one deer. But I still wouldn't trade it though. I'd love it up here at the cabin. Had spent it with all my family and friends and the boys. Mom came up. It's just relaxing and just feels good. I don't need to shoot a deer that bad, right? Yeah, of course I want to shoot a deer. We all want to shoot deer, but I'd rather shoot one up here, I guess. That's what I'm saying, than back home. And then back home we're not going to shoot smaller ones, or the boys can or whatever, but up here I'm going to shoot whatever I see. So, but I think we're going to call her. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's cold. We haven't seen anything yet. Again, we thought maybe this is the ticket, this last day, last shot. Would have been awesome to shoot one for the ride home, you know. Keep our hopes up, you know, right? For next year. Next year will be better. Can't be any worse. This is the worst gun hunting season we've ever had, I think, ever.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna head in, pack up. I think Mom's already starting to pack up. We got a lot of stuff to clean up, and we'll catch up with Peyton and see if we can get everything cleaned up, packed up. And head back home, head back to reality. Not looking forward to that at all. Well, that's a wrap for deer camp, right, Parker?
Mm-hmm.
Parker and I are the last ones here. Mom and Peyton just left. Here's our breezeway. It's pretty empty, pretty sad. It's all cleaned up, organized, right? Everything's put away outside. We got the cabin cleaned. I always put a tarp up over there to keep the heat in that side of the building because we'll be back up here probably a couple weeks, maybe more. But then New Year's we always come up and then we close it out, blow out the lines and everything. But it's always a sad day. If anybody knows me, I get very depressed, I guess you'd say, at the end of trips, at the end of fun stuff like this. It really bothers me, but I'll get over it. I feel good. It was a fun year. It was not very successful except for Parker, but we all knew he was gonna get one because he always does. Deer around. We did see deer on camera here at the end of the week. Showed up a little more, just not when we were in the stand. Just at that one stand. We gave up on the other ones. I was disappointed in how our marsh area location that we put all the time in this fall, putting those stands out there, dragging them out there, putting cameras out. Had nice deer on there for a little while, not a lot, but like I said, it was just dead out there. No tracks at all in that whole area where we wanted to hunt. More tracks up closer to the road, so I guess that's a learning thing. Like maybe it doesn't pay to go in so deep. I think all the deer around all the cabins and stuff up by the roads and the people's bird feeders and bait piles and stuff, so they don't need to go a mile into the marsh. But anyways, that was the first time we ever hunted the whole season up here. Didn't pay off, but now we got muzzleloader season starts tomorrow, and I'll probably hunt back home. I don't think we'll come back up here. Muzzleloader, and then there's late bow season that goes into January. But like I said, I doubt we hunt up here. We got 2 stands we got to take down yet, but we can do that if there ain't a lot of snow here in December. But anyways, everybody's gone. We still have snow on the ground. That was awesome that we had snow this year. That was very cool. It was cold. It worked out perfect for weather-wise. Just the deer didn't cooperate, like I was saying earlier. And so, but it's sad. Everybody's gone. It feels like it's been a month since people left already. Because we've been here so long. But like I said earlier, I'm going to go back to reality now. I'll go back to work. Christmas season's coming. We're going to be busy, but that's it for our deer camp. I hope you enjoyed it. We did. We always do. Every year it's fun. It seems like it's growing now. We got more and more kids coming up, and it just keeps getting bigger and more fun. We don't necessarily need to get deer to have a good time at deer camp, and that's what it's all about. This is exactly what deer camp's all about, and I'm blessed to have what I have here, and I'm going to keep it going no matter what. I don't care if we don't get any deer. It's just fun, right? I love it. So hopefully my boys will carry it on. My dad started it, and I'm carrying on the tradition, and hopefully they carry it on as well. And then we keep all these camps up here that we hang out with. It's so cool. On Friday night we had, like, everybody was here. It was like 40, 50 people here. I think it was Friday night, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's just awesome to get together like that. So hope you enjoyed your deer season, your deer camp, however it may be, at home or wherever you were. And keep it going. Keep it going. Get people involved, get kids involved, and keep the deer hunting tradition going. So from us at Went Outdoors, thanks for watching. And this is all possible because we
Went outdoors.
Thanks.